So, I went to see Bones and All, with Timothy Chalamet, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a great story. I liked it a lot. I don't know. I didn't really know what to think of it. But it's basically about this girl, um, the blackish girl. She lives with her dad, and she's a cannibal, and she's been a cannibal since she was like a child. Her mom was also a cannibal, um, but her mom just didn't really fare very well in society. And it seems like because she's like an kind of like the way that they're describing it, she's like a cannibal by birth. Sorry. Tonight we've got Brut Rosé from France. Um, so because she's like a cannibal by birth, um, she has to like eat pretty frequently, and she's not really doing that. Uh, so she as she was going through elementary school, middle school, and stuff, she would kind of like sporadically eat people, and then her dad would have to like move away to another place. So basically, she moves to this new um, town with her dad, and then her dad leaves her like some money, and just kind of like leaves her. And he's like, "You're 18 now. I can't do this with you anymore," because he's not a cannibal, but she is. So he's like, I've tried to teach you everything I can, but there isn't any more that I can do for you. So he leaves her like this record player recording of him explaining stuff. And the thing is, when she was little, or when she was a child, she couldn't remember who she ate. Um, so the first person that she runs into is this like older guy, and he can like smell that she's like a cannibal, and so he sees her coming, kind of like follows her a little. Um, and he's found like an old woman who's like dying in her house, so he's like waiting for her to die so he can eat the body. Um, that is interesting. Um, and then she kind of like runs away from this old guy after they eat the old woman. And that's when she runs into Timothy Chalamet. And they kind of go on this spree of like eating together. Mm. I just think it's an interesting story. Um, it's mostly about her, but it becomes about him too. It's kind of about codependency a little bit, maybe a lot. It's about ethics and morality because sometimes they are eating people who are already dying or dead. Other times they're kind of like luring people in to kill them to eat them. Mm. I feel like sometimes they try to do it in a way where they're like eating bad people, but that becomes difficult because like one guy who they think is like bad, he's like married with children. So I think that it just brings up other ethical debates, like who's just because someone is a parent, does that mean that they're not like shitty people? Mm. And then it also brings up a lot of themes around parenthood because, like, I mean, her dad's a pretty amazing dad. He basically, not even basically, he risked everything for her to grow up, for her to survive, really. Um, she was like a cannibal and he wasn't. Mm. I think that the sort of codependency um, that Timothy and the girl feel together is like worth unpacking because you can tell that they both do like need each other simply because they both feel this like isolation from regular society. But I do think that they get to a point where they just start being in society. Like they get jobs, they get an apartment, they just have a relationship, and it seems to be going well. Um, and I wonder, like, what's the issue with that? Like, why did they think they couldn't do that more? I guess because they have to eat. So while they were doing that sort of thing, they weren't obviously they weren't killing anyone in the community, so they weren't on the run because the issue is as soon as you kill someone that person is a member of the society, so people come looking for that person, the body of the person, and if they find out that the cannibals killed them, they're gonna chase the cannibals out of town, right? um it's just pretty it's interesting. um I enjoyed the story. Could do more with maybe like taking some time and writing about the themes in the story, but for now, I liked it. I'm a fan of both of these. I thought the girl, she was not a very good actress, but I think she's pretty. Um, and I think that she will grow. All in all, I like the story. Um, I also appreciate just the humanity in their relationship. They're cannibals, yes, but like it was like an on-screen depiction of an interracial relationship that seemed really genuine. I like that. I can appreciate that, even if it was between cannibals. Um, I guess it also just brought up like some themes around adulting and like how hard adulting is for maybe everybody. There were quite a lot of reasons I thought that this was a good story.